Ground floor observation. We just had another power outage in the area. That seems to be happening a lot this week. Which way is observation? That is 8. And 8 is... down here? Yeah, no, this isn't a... There are times when we should run. This would be one of them. Oh. We're getting all psychonauts up in here. You gotta love horror. Horror is just an excuse to do whatever, really, you know? Want to have your character walk on the ceiling, then walk on the floor, then the ceiling, then the floor, then the wall? Yeah, sure. Horror, whatever. It's a horror game. You can do whatever you want. Doesn't really have to have any, you know, logic grounded within reality. Which is fine. That's why horror is great. It's pretty much an excuse to be, you know, macabre with your creativity, you know? And I'm really curious how the story of this game is going to play out. You know, at first I thought that was just kind of bad
One day I
voice
turned
acting,
off the light, but it didn't go dark.
But now I think that's purposeful
limitless
delivery.
Immensity, a blinding, merciless light. I was 16 and I was afraid. Always afraid. A fear that wore me down. I needed help, but I could not speak.
I have no mouth and I must scream.
Everything terrified me. Even thinking. They said they were taking me to a place where the fear would go away. Where I would get better. I stopped living in there. They dragged me away and tore off all of my clothes. Every last stitch.
Oh.
I tried to explain what was going on in my head. They tied me to the bed for days. Alone with my nightmares. It wasn't fear anymore. It was madness. And when you're mad, you cease to exist.
I'm beginning to think that guy on the upper left there that's completely naked kind of wishes he could stop existing. How come everyone else gets clothing? What's up? How you doing? What about you? Can I help any of you all? Oh!
She was my only hope in this hell.
Oh, I thought she was about to abuse us or something with
I
that
was falling
smile.
down amongst the damned. But that woman and her smile kept me alive. The door's locked from the outside. Here, the doors can only be locked and unlocked from the outside.
So, out the window? You know, if we walked faster than a snail's pace, we might see who that was. Alright, I'll bite. like the look of this guy. Why do I have the sneaking suspicion we're about to be violated in the bathroom? Very good audio work, I must say.
He laughed, panted, lurched over me. It hurt when he touched me. I thought I'd split apart suddenly with a loud thud, shattered into pieces. I felt fragile, sick, dirty, filthy. All I could do was clutch Charlotte tightly while Renee obeyed. He was the boss in the realm of light. I was devoured by the evil I had done. I threw up and could feel hell getting closer and closer. My God, those medical examinations. The doctors said there was something inside me, which they would have dragged out of me. My God.
This is one of the situations I don't like being right in. You know, you hear stories about, like, stuff like that happening, and that's always really just heartbreaking, you know? Do we leave? Maybe something interesting down here? So is this game supposed to be kind of like confronting...
She stayed with Renee during those terrible medical examinations. That's what gave her the strength to survive. They went to the gynecology ward on the first floor.
Ah. I'm assuming this way. Or maybe not. Gynecology ward, first floor. Let me check our handy-dandy map. Gynecology ward on the first floor. Park. It doesn't say there's any gynecology ward. Like, at all. Unless you mean the second floor. Let's check the second floor. Yeah, but there's nothing named the gynecology ward on the first floor. Yeah, gynecology's up here. Look, first floor. That's completely wrong.
2108, 1938. Confidential. Dear A, I know what you think about these things, so I am referring a patient to you, Renee T. This wretched girl eluded our control and caused trouble in the park almost 3 months ago. The nurses should pay more attention. I'm examining the girl on the 28th. I'll sort things out, don't worry. We don't want to make things any worse. Then they said that Renee was crazy and that the illness was all in her head. Be careful, little girl. Be careful. I was scared and I didn't talk to anyone about the illness. Only her. Not even the other doctor. He never touched Renee. He just wrote things down. You can tell me everything. Don't be afraid, he said. Everything's going to be fine. Do you want to know what I'm writing?
Is it a poem?
I write down what I see about you. Everything I see. He didn't hate Renee. He tried to help her. But he rarely examined her in those small surgeries. The doctor who wrote things down was in surgery C.
Gotcha. Surgery C. That would be 2. So, surgery C.
March 1938. Renee T., 16 years old, menarche at the age of 12, housewife, father unknown, mother a seamstress. Admitted for observation yesterday morning from Pontedera, accompanied by a police officer authorized by the examining magistrate of the Court of Pisa to be admitted for psychiatric evaluation, which has been executed by me. Medical certificate. Mental illness preceded by warning signs. Has suffered from depression for a year, believing she has tuberculosis. Food deprivation. We shouldn't read this document. It's forbidden. We mustn't. If they find out, there will be trouble. Have you ever wondered who you are? Yes, you must have wondered. Will you help me to understand? To escape this dazzling light inside me that stops me from seeing? Don't frighten me, I beg you. I want to understand. Don't mock me. Forget this document. Let's look for Amara. She'll know. Come on, let's get a move on. The park at the back and then down towards the kitchens.
So, down. So, I'm wondering if there was some translation errors because, like, the gynecology thing, first floor, but you go up, it's actually the second floor. Nothing major, just something to kind of point out.
This is the road we used to take. If she hadn't been there, in the park on that bench in spring for all those days, it was like escaping nature. She talked and smiled. And then there were the kitchens. Sometimes we stole something to eat and went straight back to the bench to eat it in secret, and we laughed. She did things to me. Sometimes she touched me. In the showers, I felt her body against mine for the first time. It was a shiver that warmed my soul. Eyes closed, the light slipped away. She wasn't in the system. He wouldn't let her in. That's it. She must be the key to my memories, to the reasons why. Let's look for Amara in the kitchens in the basement of the building, behind the greenhouse.
Alright, we're looking for the green... Ah! That looks like the area we should go. Yeah, let's go to the basement. Nothing bad has ever...
Nature helped me to forget, to get out of system.
Darn, it's locked. Oh well. We'll have to turn around, never to find what we need. Oh well.
The scent of spring. The land of light was far away, and we spent the days chatting, seated on the stone benches.
Yes, but what does that have to do with the thing that's going to, like, violate us in the basement? Because there's always... It's a basement. That's where every horrifying thing has ever decided to breed, and... No, this is just going to end badly. Hello, cutscene. Here's the greenhouse, so I guess we'll circle around it. So, there'd be the base. Okay. In the greenhouse, really? You couldn't find a more enclosed area other than the greenhouse to do your business? Now, come on! Step your game up. If you're going to be an adulterer or whatever, at least step your game up and be a little bit more covert. Maybe in a place where, like, oh, I don't know, you can literally see through every single spot. You might as well do it in the open, you know?
Come on, let's search everywhere. She must be here, without a doubt.
So there was a claw mark or something at the bottom. She seems to be handling this remarkably well. I don't like abandoned buildings. Like, the odds of something actually happening to you in an abandoned building, like, that's not, like, completely dilapidated or whatever, is pretty low.
Keep looking. We mustn't give up.
But still, you know, this is just one of those times where...
Adele, that little girl has been there, motionless in front of the kitchens for hours. Poor thing. I gave her a sweet. She ate it without saying a word and remained there still. I don't think she's well. We used to see her now and again. Now she's always there. I'm off. The doctor's not here. He'll be here in the afternoon. Try and speak to him. Poor thing. Lost in her dreams. She was only a little girl. But nobody gave her a cuddle. On the contrary, they punished her. They said she was ill. Her dreams were bothersome. Even her dreams weren't hers anymore. I need her. But we will find her. We'll find her, won't we? When the water in the shower was cold, we ran away. But when it was hot, then she came to Renee, under that cruel white light. I can still feel the shivers that her body gave me. It all has to go back to how it was. If we recreate that magic, she'll come to us.
2 times, turn that twice. I guess it just did that automatically, so let's go to step 3, which is turn the wheel. 4, flip the switch. Just to double check. 4, flip the switch. 5, we press the button. Which is... Button, 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 my kingdom for a button. Maybe it's up here? Yeah, but where is that button? Oh, duh. I did everything I was supposed to, right? Press the button. Can't turn the... Oh, wait. Okay, so... Let's go back ground... Let's go pretty much just, yeah, like ground zero and just kind of... Just turn all of this off. Okay, I can't turn that. It's weird. I'm pretty sure I did everything. Can't pull that. Can't turn that. Okay, that was my problem. Oh, wait, no, there's times 2 of them, not turn it twice. Gotcha.
Now everything's ready. We can go to the showers. We can go along that narrow corridor in the kitchens. We'll meet her in the showers.
Why have new chapter? Why not just say chapter 7?
Now everything's ready. We can go to the showers. We can go along that narrow corridor in the kitchens. We'll meet her in the showers. Not in this ward, not in observation, remember? Let's go into the tranquil ward.
This place isn't really tranquil. Just throwing it out there. This is going to end badly.
Everything's ready. Let's strip off and leave our clothes on the hooks in the changing room.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You gonna die. You gonna die. I'm telling you. We gonna die. Well, you.
Let's now turn on the water and everything will be as it once was.
You know, except this whole place is, you're clearly having a mental breakdown. It's alright, though. I'm here for you, in spirit. Which is about the best I'm gonna do, you know? If we could move in not extra slow motion, that would be just fantastic. That's weird. You guys are, upsetting the YouTube content ID.
Amara was the only thing that Renee had. They separated them. Renee to the semi-agitated ward, the one which terrified everyone.